My name is Patrick Kluesner. I'm a Madison County artist. I paint mainly in oils. I've been painting most of my life. I paint still lifes and plein air painting, studio painting, portraits, and more recently I've gotten into making master copies, and I just recently completed a master copy of the Mona Lisa, and that would be this painting right here. I try to adhere to the techniques that I think and best I understand Leonardo painting with, starting with very thin layers of paint and layering over, many countless layers of color, pure color, with heavy oil medium so that you get a nice smooth surface, which is how the masters painted in the Renaissance. I'm known pretty much for my blue heron paintings, and this is my latest one. It's in progress. I painted the entire thing with a palette knife, with the exception of a few touch-ups that I did with a brush. And basically I laid down the basic layers of paint, and then later went in and just today added a layer of thin color to kind of influence the entire canvas. And I will do that with multiple colors of pure pigment, just like I did with the Mona Lisa, with the exception that this has a highly textured surface. And I want to get the bird light a lot darker so that I can then paint a rim highlight around the edge, which is what I've been doing in the most recent series of blue heron paintings, to depict the early morning light. One of the design features that I've been incorporating in my recent series of heron paintings is this green slash of grass that kind of stands out in the painting. It's kind of a demarcation, and I always use a palette knife to do it with, and I do it just like this. And it all started with a painting that I did of the Pendleton Falls a few years ago, and I painted in the early morning, and it was backlit, and the trees were just spectacular, and the grass, the highlights in the grass were just like this, except they were more hills. But I incorporated in this, I like the linear feel of the straight line to kind of counteract the straight line of the legs, and it kind of fits in with the composition better this way. This is my most recent plein air painting, painted out at the Japanese Gardens at Shadyside Park in Anderson. I painted it again with a palette knife. This is a historic site in Anderson. This is another painting of the Japanese Gardens, which I painted from a photograph, and it was also painted with a palette knife. It's a different view from a photograph I took years ago. It was actually during the summer of an extreme drought, so there's a lot more brown colors in the grassy areas. But it includes the giant oak tree that kind of stands out in that view. It's quite old. It's been struck by lightning, and I fully expect to find it on the ground one day driving by, because it's severely damaged, but it sure fit the composition. This is my little antique wine bottle. I don't think it's quite an antique, but it's a bottle I bought at a very early age, because one of the first subjects I painted as a student in like the 4th grade was a wine bottle, and it was a Chianti bottle, and I bought this, and I've been hauling it around the rest of my life, and I've painted it over and over again, and it kind of symbolizes, I think, I guess you could say, my passion for painting.